Your kidneys may be weakening right now without pain, without clear warnings, and without you noticing. And the most concerning part is that many times it's not due to a rare disease, but to everyday habits that seem completely normal. Today, I'm going to show you the 5 silent habits that are damaging your kidneys, leading up to the most dangerous one, something that probably was part of your routine this very morning. We begin with habit number 5, sitting for hours without moving. Does that sound familiar? Sedentary behavior is like stagnant water. It looks harmless, but it rots. Your kidneys depend on strong circulation to do their job, and when you sit for hours, blood flow slows down and thickens. This creates the perfect environment for conditions like high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and obesity, the 3 main threats to your kidneys. The solution? You don't need to run a marathon. Start by standing up every hour, walking for 10 minutes, moving your body. Your circulation will thank you, and your kidneys even more. Habit number 4, overusing painkillers. Yes, the ones you take like candy every time your head or back hurts. Ibuprofen, naproxen, diclofenac. Sound familiar? These medications, known as NSAIDs, reduce blood flow to the kidneys when used frequently or without control. Imagine stepping on a hose that waters a plant. The water doesn't reach it and the plant dies. Your kidneys suffer the same way. If you have chronic pain, don't just mask it with pills. Address the root cause, seek guidance, explore safer alternatives like physical therapy, heat, or stretching. NSAIDs aren't evil, but they're not harmless either. Habit number 3, excess hidden salt in processed foods. Many people say, I don't use a salt shaker, but the problem isn't the salt you see, it's the salt you don't see. The kind hidden in bread, deli meats, sauces, and cereals. More than 75% of the sodium you consume is hiding there, disguised. Excess sodium raises blood pressure, and high blood pressure is like blasting a delicate filter with a high-pressure hose. It damages it. To protect your kidneys, become a label detective. Cook more at home. Rediscover the real taste of food using natural spices. Your taste buds will adapt. Trust me. Habit number 2, ignoring thirst. Yes, exactly that. Many people drink water only when they feel intense thirst, but by then, some degree of dehydration has already set in. Your kidneys need water to filter toxins and maintain internal balance. When you don't drink enough, waste becomes concentrated, the kidneys work double, and over time, that takes a toll. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Hydrate consistently, especially if you consume coffee, alcohol, or exercise. And now we reach habit number 1, the most dangerous, the most addictive, and the most normalized, excess sugar and refined carbohydrates. This is the true silent killer. It's in desserts, white bread, cookies, sodas, and boxed natural juices. Sugar and refined flours spike your blood sugar like a tsunami. The pancreas overworks, cells become resistant, and that's how type 2 diabetes is born. Diabetes is the leading cause of kidney failure worldwide, but that's not all. Sugar also raises blood pressure, causes chronic inflammation, promotes fatty liver, and creates a cycle of metabolic destruction. It's a multi-front attack. What can you do? Start with the obvious. Eliminate sugary drinks, replace white bread with whole grain, eat real, whole foods without labels. Your body doesn't need added sugar to function. It needs you to let it heal. Because every glucose spike is a small uter, a blow, that repeats hundreds of times a year, and when those hits accumulate, the damage becomes structural. That's why so many people discover kidney problems after years of normal sugar intake. The body compensates until it can't anymore, and once kidney function begins to decline, restoring it is far more difficult than preventing the damage in the first place. This wear accelerates even more when hydration is insufficient, a habit extremely common among adults who drink water only when thirst becomes intense, not realizing that strong thirst is already a late sign of dehydration. The kidneys need water constantly to dilute and eliminate waste, and when fluids are scarce, the blood becomes more concentrated, Metabolic waste builds up, and the kidneys are forced to filter under greater strain, like trying to clean a muddy filter with very little water, creating continuous stress on kidney tissue. This issue worsens in people who drink coffee multiple times a day, consume alcohol frequently, or spend long hours active without replenishing fluids, because each of these situations increases water loss, forcing the kidneys to function in a state of fluid deficit for hours, day after day. A perfect scenario for accelerating silent kidney damage. When these habits are observed together, it becomes clear that kidney damage rarely has a single cause. It arises from the accumulation of daily decisions that, repeated over time, overload a system designed to operate in balance, not under constant stress. The good news is that this process can also be partially reversed when action is taken early, because every extra glass of water, every reduction in sugar, every active break, every less processed meal, and every conscious decision reduces the burden the kidneys must carry, allowing them to function under better conditions and preserve their capacity for more years. Many people believe that taking care of the kidneys requires extreme measures or complicated treatments, when in reality it begins with simple but consistent actions. Hydrating before thirst appears, gradually reducing added sugar, choosing real foods without long labels, moving regularly, even in short intervals, and respecting medication use, understanding that the body has limits, and ignoring them may not have immediate consequences, but it does have cumulative ones. Kidney function is deeply tied to quality of life, because when the kidneys work well, they regulate blood pressure, balance minerals, eliminate toxins, and sustain daily energy. But when they decline, the impact is felt throughout the entire body, affecting everything from mental clarity to the ability to remain independent. That's why protecting them isn't a luxury or an exaggeration. It's a direct investment in the future. None of these habits is a definitive sentence, but all of them are clear warnings that the body is asking for adjustments, and the sooner they're made, the greater the kidney's ability to recover or at least stabilize. If this information helped you see your daily routine more consciously, share it with someone you care about, because many people don't realize they're damaging their kidneys until the damage is already advanced. And if you want to keep learning how to protect your health with clarity, without alarmism, and grounded in real science, subscribe now to Prime Senior Health and turn on notifications, because protecting your kidneys is protecting your independence, your energy, and your long-term quality of life.